Florian. The meeting is being recorded. We got Lena, Renee, Vanessa, Max. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? So excited to be here. Really excited to be here with you guys. We got Aisaj. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name. She's smiling. Sorry, I'm not. You're smiling right now. I know that. So I'm looking at the screen. I'm just seeing the faces, the beautiful faces here. We got Paul. What's going on, Paul? I remember seeing you at the meeting. What's going on, man? Lucas. We got, man. I'm just excited to see the energy here tonight. I truly am. You guys are a blessing to the world. You guys are a blessing to people. All across the country, the world. I know Mexico is inspired by you guys too. They're just doing a call with the Mexico familia, and they were inspired by all of you guys as well. So just understand that you guys are also inspiring people that you don't even know. You've never even met them. You've never even talked with them. You've never done an event with them. And you guys are absolutely inspiring them too. So just understand that, and that's the beauty of this industry is you're able to inspire people beyond your reach just by, that's the community, right? That is the community that we have. So really, I'm going to go into a couple topics here. Adrian, I appreciate you putting this call together. Absolutely an incredible leader. I would say anyone here in this group, lean on Adrian. I didn't have this type of mentorship when I first started. Look, I had to do this myself. My mentor wouldn't even pick up my calls, let alone get me on calls with other people, other mentors that were successful to learn. So you guys are already winning. You guys are already ahead. You guys are already in a great position because you have the leadership, the Empire leadership, Adrian leadership. You have Ilya, you have all the amazing people you can ask questions to. And the only reason you are going to lose is by not asking questions. You want to learn trading, you want to dive in, ask Mike Sotero, ask Nick Gomez, ask Evan Cabral, get with the products. They will answer your questions. If you want to lose, you're going to ask no questions. You're going to stay silent. You're going to be in your head. You're going to be caught up with your emotions. You're going to be caught up with what you think about yourself, what other people tell you, right? And you're going to be caught up with your mental, right? The thoughts that go into your head. Get out of your own way. Stop holding yourself back from success and get into this mode of becoming limitless, of having a voice, of asking for what you want in this life, in this world. That's what I became when I was 18 years old. It was difficult. It was hard. It was hard as shit. Excuse my French. Because everyone looked at me and they said, hey, you're too young to see success, right? You are too young. Hold on one second. Use without.
Hey Julian, are you there? Leute, bitte auch nichts mit Untertiteln machen oder sowas, weil einer gerade Untertitel aktiviert. Leute, droppt mal ein paar Siebener in den Chat, Guys. Leute, was er gerade gesagt hat, Facts. Leute, in diesem Business inspirieren wir mit der Arbeit, die wir tun, Guys. Okay, Leute, es gibt Menschen in Mexiko, Menschen in Amerika, die schauen auf uns in Deutschland und sagen, ey, wir wollen genau so etwas aufbauen. Wir wollen genau da auf jeden Fall stehen, wo ihr gerade steht, Guys. Deswegen, Leute, wir können truly blessed sein, dass wir diese Möglichkeit haben, so groß wirklich auf jeden Fall aufzubauen. Ich denke auf jeden Fall, Julian sollte ja gut, er ist kurz rausgeflogen, genau. Soll jetzt jede Sekunde auf jeden Fall wieder am Start sein, Guys. Leute, lasst uns blessed sein. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch geht, Guys, aber allein diese Frequenz zu haben, dass so eine Persönlichkeit auf so einen Call ist, Guys, okay, die sich die Zeit für uns nimmt, zeigt mir jedes einzelne Mal, okay, wir sind auf den...
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you again.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, this service is way too wacky over here, but I am back on. So, look, like what I was saying is get out of your own head, get out of your own way. You are the one holding yourself back. Ask more questions. Ask more questions. The mentors are here for you day and night. Mentors were not here for me when I started. I mean, it took me 3 years to make, residual, to make any residual income. If you're almost there, if you're almost at P150, if you're almost at P600, if you're almost at P1000, and it's been less than 3 years, you're winning even faster than I was winning, right? And so I'm just trying to say, be in that state of mind, and truly decide to get out of your own head and out of your own way. Because once you do that, the skies open up, life opens up, life becomes beautiful. Everything becomes amazing. I'm talking to Evan on the train today, and he's like, dude, when I got out of my own head about my losses in trading, oh, I'm labeling myself a bad trader because I lost some money or because of this or because when I got myself out of that negative state of mind, he's like, my trades just became better. My profits became more consistent. My results became more consistent. You know why? Because I was out of my own head. I didn't let one loss or one failure, or one challenge take me out. Take me out, right? Many of us let that happen though. I almost let that happen. I remember sitting at Christmas dinner, almost 11 years ago, basically 11 years ago, and my family's like, no, what you're doing is not going to work. Stop. You know what I mean? Like you're doing one of those pyramid things, you're doing the investing thing, you're doing this, you're doing that. Go the easy route. And I remember coming home from that Christmas dinner, and I was sitting at my house with my head in my hands, basically bawling my eyes out, crying. And I'm like, man, is this worth it? Is this worth it to keep on going? Is this worth it to keep on, you know, just to keep going, right? And I almost gave in. So I'm going to tell you, obviously, it is worth it. Everything that you're going to go through, you are going to undoubtedly grow through. Everything you go through, you will grow through, right? Um, Speaking on next topic, next focus, really for me as well. I mean, when I got to my first event, when I got to Nashville, Tennessee, and I saw thousands of people, I think my belief level increased. I saw people, and I'm not the person to compare, right? I'm never someone to compare on social media or compare, my chapter 1 to someone's chapter 20. But when I saw people at Nashville, Tennessee back in the day, at this big company convention, all walking on stage and giving their testimonials, I was like, why can't I? So I highly suggest you guys to focus. I highly suggest you guys to focus on Budapest and getting there. And for me, it wasn't easy. I mean, I had to carpool with people, drive hours and hours and hours, sleep, like pack into a really crap motel. There was bed bugs. I remember somebody like put their cigarette out on the bed that I was sleeping out, the pull-out mattress. There was a nasty cockroach in the corner. I kid you not. I have a very emotional feeling towards that room that I stayed in. But the more emotional feelings created my story, and out of that, you know, I went harder because I'm like, you know what? If I'm here right now and I'm in this position, I can get myself out of this. Like this is miserable. The whole hotel room smells like somebody hotboxed it with cigarettes, like the entire freaking week, right? It was not good, but I got there, and it was like I don't know, 10 or $15 for the night, and we all split it, and we all stayed in the room, and it wasn't some luxurious, fancy vacation, private jet flying, beautiful hotel living, spa, sauna, steam room. The way we travel now and what we like to enjoy. Ilya and all of us were traveling. We're saying, hey, where can we stay that there's a steam room? Where can we stay that there's a sauna? Where can we go play paddle? Where can we go that's room service? We weren't asking those questions back then. We were saying this: where can we go that there's a bed that we can sleep in at so we can attend the event? And for me, it was a game-changing feeling because it literally, the emotion created motion. The anger created action. The anger created action. Anger creates action. I'm not saying get angry for no reason. Don't get upset at people. Don't start snapping at people or yelling at people. But if you get angry that you're not in the position that you want to be, you get angry for that, that creates action. If you get angry that you're not at that rank that you want to be, that creates action. If you get angry that you don't have that raise at the job that you work so hard at, that creates action. If you get angry that you got fired, if you got angry that your family, is not supporting you in this vision, if you get angry over these things, that creates action. So anger created action for me. Anger created action for me my entire life. And I embodied that. Like, do you ever feel at a point like maybe let's say you're watching your favorite soccer team or basketball or football or sports, and you want them to win so bad. You get so excited, so emotional. You're like yelling at the TV. You're like yelling at the TV. This sports team, you're not even on it. You don't make money from it, but you're yelling at the TV and at the players. Go score the goal, do this, like you're so overwhelmed by the emotion of somebody else winning. Why don't you turn that emotion to you? Why don't you turn that emotion around and say, I'm going to get so excited and emotionally just overloaded with me winning, my family winning, my team winning, right? Not enough people are emotionally or angry with action for themselves. They're angry with action because like, oh, my Yankees lost, or Barcelona, the football team, soccer team lost, or this is, and they get so angry at it. It doesn't do anything for them, right? Get angry with action for your success. Okay, get angry for action for your success. All right. So, I mean, my vision too, I want to speak briefly about my vision for the company and really want you guys to understand this. I really want you guys to get this. Most companies in this industry don't last more than 3 years, 2 to 3 years in this industry. They do not last. There's problems, there's things that happen, there's this, there's that, there's all kinds of stuff that comes up. Uh, Business owners or people change compensation plans, things die, people sell companies off, people wave the white towel and give in. We are 10 years in IM Academy. We are 10 years, 10 plus years in IM Academy now, 7.5 years that I've been in this company. My vision for this is this. I was talking to Chris Terry about 2 days ago, and he said, Julian, 2024, 2025 will be our biggest introduction of AI business building tools and AI trading tools and software, right? And he's like, we took some of the best programmers from OpenAI and from these biggest tech companies and AI companies in the world, and we brought them here. You know why? Because we have resources to do so. And because as the world's changing, we need to change, right? So my vision for IM is this. We become the biggest technology trading, AI-based trading company in the world, right? That's helping people all learn digital skill sets, learn tech, learn AI, learn trading, learn crypto. And we take advantage of that and we build a huge network based around that. And I think that's Chris's vision, that's Chris's mission, that's a leader's mission all across the company. And my thing for you guys would be to really understand that as the world's changing, we're in a company that is changing with it. Meaning, like, I'm at this hotel right now, and the check-in for the hotel is not even with real people. It's with machines. You check in for the hotel for your room, it's with a machine. People are being replaced. Technology is replacing people. AI is replacing people. Robots are replacing people with technology, right? And we're in a technology-based company. We leverage technology. We don't get leveraged or replaced by technology. We leverage technology. We don't get leveraged or replaced by technology. That should give you a huge belief level right there. Because then over the next 2, 5, 10 years, you can build something and not worry about your check, not worry if you're going to be replaced, not worry. We're going to get better over time. We're going to get even better over the next 10 years. We're going to get even more technologically advanced over the next 10 years. And you guys are in that position. Chris Terry is never selling this company. Chris Terry is never giving up on this company. He is here to make this things last, make sure everyone's paid, and make sure we are innovating. That is where I stand with this. And it stands strong because actions speak louder than words. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people in your life, in business, in entrepreneurship, and investing will tell you words. Will say, this is what's going to happen. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. This company's going to take off. This investment's going to take off. Blah, 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 blah. Action speaks louder than words. Let me see if what they say is actually true. And for IM Academy, it's a testament of we can go through ups and downs. We can go through the highs and lows. We can go through the pullbacks and the long positions and going long in the market. We can go long. Have major pullbacks. And either way, we are still here and we are still growing and we're getting stronger than ever. So that's my vision with this company, right? That's my vision. And what I want to tell you guys, especially everyone here that's new, is to focus on creating your story as well. Focus on creating your vision as well. Focus on creating your emotional connection. When you have an emotional connection, everything changes. 7.5, almost 8 years ago, I was on a trading session with Chris Terry. I traded on a late night webinar. I saw some profits. I saw what was possible through following an expert. And then I said, I need to tell the world. And Johnny and I went off and we put in tens of thousands of people. It was an emotional momentum. It was emotional momentum. Okay? Because it overwhelmed us and we said, this is worth sharing, right? But what in your life can you get emotional about? When I walked into this hotel and I saw this tech, even though it's a good thing, I got pissed off. I got angry. You know why? Because I saw that 6 jobs were replaced by 6 machines. Period. Some of you guys are not getting angry, not being aware enough to get angry to turn up in your business because you're comfortable. I get angry for action, and I want you guys to connect emotionally to something that's going to get you upset and get you moving and get you rocking and going in a new, forward, positive direction. That is what I like to see. And I'd like you guys to make that commitment, because I'll tell you what, here's the fact. If not this, then what? If not this, then what? If not I Am Academy, then what are you going to go hard in? Because I tell everybody, I'll tell everyone straight up here, and all my friends, all my entrepreneur friends, and anyone I went to school with, if not this, then what? Because in the next 2 years, 5 years, and 10 years, the world will change even more. Even more people will be replaced. More people will be out of a job. And anyone that does not have a plan B or something that they're working on, even part-time, as their part-time fortune, they are going to hit a position where they're going to be like, holy shit. Life just hit me like a brick wall. Like I was just taken out. Like I lost my job. I didn't listen to Matea or Kai or Daniel, let's say like they're friends of yours back in the day, or Isabel. Oh, you know what? I didn't listen to her back in the day. And you know what? I lost my job now. Now I need to listen. That's what people are going to say. They're going to say it to you, Richard. They're going to be like, man, I lost my job now, and I didn't want to learn trading, and I didn't want to learn about business and learn about I Am Academy. But now I need to, because you know why? Because the world changed and I wasn't ready for it. Because things happened to me and I wasn't ready for that change. I wasn't aware. So our mission, our responsibility is making people more aware. I don't know if if you guys were at any of the events over the last couple of weeks, but you heard this story. I probably told you guys, but one of my good friends that I've known since before COVID, he was locked in as a trader, right? He was locked in as a trader, right? And he focused on the charts. I focused on obviously investing, long-term investing, and the business. But he, in 2017, 2018, was locked in on the charts, marking him up, learning, investing. People would say, go out in London. He wouldn't go out. He was just day and night. That was what he wanted to focus on. And beginning of COVID, he told me, Julian, bro, buy crypto, be aware of the markets. And it's funny because he was actually talking to, if you know, the celebrities, Meek Mill and a couple other, little Dirk and a bunch of other, celebrities and hip hop artists, right? And he was talking to them, and he said, buy. And many of us did not. And what happened was he made millions of dollars from it going up, from crypto going up, right? Crypto went up, made millions, right? And then at the top, he said, sell. He's like, guys, everyone's screaming NFTs to the moon, 100,000 Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. He said, no. He's like, based on my awareness in the market and me learning the skill set and me marking up the charts, he said, sell. And so he did a leveraged short position on Bitcoin at 67,000 and made $111 million after fees at 20 years old, from 19 to 20. Anything is fucking possible. Excuse my French. 20 years old. He was aware. He wasn't in dreamland. He wasn't in la la land. He wasn't in let me figure it out land. He was in locked in land. Locked in. I want to say it again. 20 years old, locked in. Moved his parents to south of France. He's doing some incredible things. He's like, bro, at 20 years old, he's like, I can't even believe what's happening. But guess what? in this day and age, you can make anything you want to make from learning skill sets, learning digital skill sets. You can make 100 million. And he said this, he said, Julian, I love what you guys are doing because you're making people more aware and you're educating people on skill sets. He's like, I would have everyone go build a business off of that. He's like, even though I don't even like talking to people. He's antisocial. He just trades. But, he's like, I love what you guys are doing, making more people aware. And for people who don't have money, they can make a residual and put that into trading and put that into investments. But he said, Julian, I want you to be aware of something again. And I'm going to tell you guys, he's like, I'm going to tell you this once. He said, look, listen, bro. He said, over the next 12 to 24 months will be a transfer of wealth from people who are unaware to people who are aware in the next 12 to 24 months. And his thing is, he thinks Bitcoin's going to go to 150,000 to 200,000. The whole market's going to rise. That's his prediction. That's what he thinks. Every time he's been spot on. I'm not saying listen to his advice or my advice or invest in Bitcoin if you don't want, but I'm saying like what I'm doing is I'm fully prepared and ready and I'm aware. Okay? So, hold on guys, we're about to leave this hotel here. But being aware for the next 12 to 24 months is going to put you in the best possible situation for success. And then being aware is going to allow you to educate your team and build a movement on awareness and education. And hey, look, everyone's talking about crypto. Okay, take advantage of that. Learn how. Learn why the markets are moving like they're moving, right? Learn how to plug into Evan Cabral. Learn about Mike Sotero. Learn about, Nick Gomez. Learn about the skill sets and what it takes to learn these markets, and then obviously build the business too. But if I were you, I would build a business around education. I would build a business around about everything that's happening and all the hype in the markets. And I think that would allow you in the next 12 to 24 months, to build a chairman 10, a chairman 25, a chairman 50, chairman 100 income by being aware and giving people a platform of education, right? So you are either, and I'll say this one time, and it may sound a little bit brutal, a little bit harsh, but you are either aware in the next 2 years and you're like, it happened and I was ready, or you are unaware and you're like, what the F just happened? Next 5 years, what the F just happened as the world is changing? But I feel like everybody's here is young enough. Yes, brother. I feel like I feel like everybody is young enough here that we can take opportunities, we can take challenges, we can go through failures, and we can still win, even if we take some losses here and there, right? But be aware. That's the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with. Because all my friends are leaving me here. They're walking into the street to go to this restaurant. We're doing a little team dinner over here. But I just want to say I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your awareness because it's not about me. It's about you. It's not about me. It's about you. It's not about Ilya or Adrian. It's about you. It's about you being aware and you changing your life and your family's life and everyone around you's life and your team's life because of awareness. And Maurice says, be aware too.
Be aware, guys. Be aware.
We're here with everybody. We're here with the team. They send love too. Let's get it. Whatever you guys need, I'm here. But again, last thing I'm gonna say, be aware. Much love, y'all. Take care.
Wow. Thank you so much, Julian, for this very nice value, this very nice part. Guys, ich kann einfach nur sagen, Leute, dass es diese Punkte gerade genau diese Sachen waren, die wir auf jeden Fall hören mussten, um auf Next Level zu kommen. Guys, was er geredet hat, und ich will kurz ein bisschen Revue passieren lassen. Leute, es geht um Bewusstsein. Okay, es geht wirklich darum, sich Dinge bewusst zu machen. Leute, die Welt ändert sich gerade. Die gesamte Zeit. Okay, die Welt ändert sich die gesamte Zeit gerade. Und die Frage ist einfach nur, änderst du dich mit dieser Welt mit oder schaust du nur zu, Guys? Okay, und bei IM zu sein ist schön. Bei M zu sein ist schön, in einer Gruppe zu sein ist schön, auf Teamcall sein ist schön, aber Leute, was wichtig ist gerade jetzt die Action zu taken. Okay, gerade jetzt anfangen, Dinge zu tun, gerade jetzt wirklich Dinge groß zu machen, Guys. Wir haben alle Möglichkeiten, die es gibt, oder? Wir haben alle Opportunities, die es gibt. Deswegen, Leute, lasst uns jetzt bitte genau jetzt anfangen. Okay, genau jetzt anfangen, wirklich die Segel richtig zu setzen, in die richtige Richtung auf jeden Fall Gas zu geben, Guys. Weil ich denke, genau an diese Punkte, die wir auf jeden Fall hören mussten, diese Punkte, die wir uns klar machen mussten, Guys, um Gas zu geben, Guys. Okay, I Master Academy hat vielleicht ein Pullback gemacht, aber Leute, wir sind immer noch bullish. Okay, wir sind auf jeden Fall immer noch bullish, Leute. Wir werden zu 1 Million Customer gehen, werden das erreichen, was wir alles wollen, Leute. Deswegen, ich bin mehr als blessed für diese Opportunity. Ich will diesen Call auch nicht mal allzu lang halten, Guys. Ich denke, diese Sachen, die er gesagt hat, waren die wichtigsten Dinge, die wir gerade hören konnten. Okay, gerade diesen aktuellen Punkt. Deswegen, Leute, ich bin extrem dankbar für jede einzelne Person, die auf diesen Call ist, Guys. Lasst uns jetzt gerade die nächste Zeit wirklich sehr, sehr stark nutzen, Leute. Und was ich kurz noch promoten möchte, wir haben am Freitag, Leute, am Freitag haben wir den letzten Empire Call für das Jahr 2023, Guys. Okay, mit all unseren Chairmans, das hier ist das Line-Up. Leute, es wird uns diese Vision geben. Okay, es wird uns diese Vision geben, wie wir das Jahr 2024 auseinandernehmen können. Okay, jetzt hast du die Punkte bekommen, die du brauchst. Okay, du hast die Punkte bekommen, die du brauchst, was für eine Mentalität du brauchst. Okay, von den Julian Kuschner, das Recording lade ich sofort hoch. Okay, aber was viel wichtiger noch ist, dass du auf diesem Call am Freitag 22 Uhr am Start bist und genau da die Vision bekommst, genau da genau mitbekommst, was ganz genau kommen wird. Leute, 2024 wird ein Jahr vor Elevation, Guys. Okay, deswegen, Leute, tragt euch diesen Call in euren Time-Tree ein. Okay, schaut, dass ihr einen Back habt, dass ihr diesen Call am Start seid. Ich würde sagen, Leute, lasst uns auf jeden Fall große Dinge kreieren. Ich bin sehr, sehr dankbar für einzelne Personen hier und wir hören uns, Leute. Let's go. Ciao, ciao.